shoulders work. I mean, I don't know what y'all came here to do, but if you ain't got a lighter, what the fuck you smoking for? We hot.
What the fuck though? Where the love go? 5, 4, 3, 2, I let one go. Wow, get the fuck though. I don't bluff, bro. Aiming at your head like a buffalo. You a roughneck, I'm a cutthroat. You a tough guy. That's enough jokes.
Welcome to the latest tea, where we inform you on what's been spilt.
Kevin Spacey, have you seen it? Iceland, there is no palm oil.
Piers Morgan's Little Mix and Ariana Grande, boil the kettle, because this is a good one.
Recently, Iceland brought out a Christmas advert that was banned for its political views as it broke advertisement guidelines. The advert presents a cartoon of a little girl and an orangutan in her room. The orangutan has fled to her room from the forest due to losing its home as a result of deforestation.
Many disagree with the advert being banned, however it has gained them more publicity, seizing in a win-win situation for Iceland. Some argue that Iceland purposely violated the guidelines, knowing that the advert would be banned and increasing their publicity.
Iceland have stated that they have discontinued the use of palm oil in their own brand products, as the advert brings awareness to both deforestation and the habitats that are currently being destroyed. We will now join Mia outside of Iceland.
Hi, I'm Mia Negus and today I'm filming in Holliston outside of Iceland. I'm going to be questioning members of the public on their opinion of the Iceland Christmas advert being banned because of its controversial views. The Iceland Christmas advert was banned because of its controversial views on deforestation and the use of palm oil. What is your opinion on the Iceland Christmas advert?
I like the advert. I thought it was kind of well done with the whole crying about the orangutan and then the balance with just the very subtle bit at the end about the palm oil.
What is your opinion on the Iceland banned Christmas advert?
I mean, I think it's bad and good. It has positives and negatives, sort of just weighs out here. Because on one hand, it's not going to be advertised on television, and a lot of the older generation's going to be watching television. But then again, if you ban it, it's going to be on social media more, so there's going to be younger generations doing it. So the corporations are usually run by older people, so they're going to see it on TV and be worried about it. But the younger people, who are the new generation who can change the future because they're going to be part of it, are going to see it on social media more.
Kevin Spacey has not been seen in over a year. What is the reason for this? Is he dead? No one knows.
Wildfires in California start to brew. These fires have forced both celebrities and residents to evacuate from their homes. There is a conspiracy that these fires were the aftermath of a weapon that was being tested by Trump. So what do you think? No president has ever been criticised this heavily for their job. And this makes people think, is he really fit to be a president? Many people have now had to find shelter in both caravans and other temporary homes.
Now on to Little Mix and Piers Morgan tea. Little Mix recently dropped a new music video where they pose naked with slurs and hateful words painted onto their body. It all kicked off on his show Good Morning Britain, when he said the band had done this for attention.
Little Mix's Jessie Nelson hit back when Nick Grimshaw asked if they were bothered by what they said, and Jessie replied with, "Of course not, he's a silly twat." Piers then called them hypocritical, as they were preaching not to call nasty names, but then called him a twat. Ariana Grande's mum then got involved by taking to Twitter and got into a heated row with Piers, before Ariana Grande herself stepped in to put him straight.
breathe. Just breathe. I can do this. I can do this. I'm a Leo. I'm strong, captivating, overall amazing.
We then asked the public some questions on astrology.
Do you know your star sign?
I don't.
I believe my star sign is Aquarius.
My star sign is Scorpio.
My star sign is Capricorn.
My star sign is Leo.
We're Leos.
It's a bit of a sticky one still.
We're Leos.
Yeah.
Do you believe in astrology?
I'd like to believe that it is a thing out there, but just not much evidence for it, in my opinion.
Yes, I do.
I would like to say I do, but then I never really looked into it, so I can't really say I have an opinion on it. But I like to believe there's something.
I do, it's a certain degree, if that makes sense.
Well, I don't believe in the spiritual stuff, but I know it's the study of stars in space.
No, I reckon it is. I just think like they're sort of made for a reason. I think everyone sort of has their own beliefs, but maybe.
In your own words, define astrology.
Astrology to me is the study of the star signs.
I always think of something like mysterious, and I'm not sure what the word is. Like, I don't want to say mythical, but something like that.
Usually star signs, maybe but mainly like how people define themselves as a person and spiritually.
It's the study of space and that, stars, planets, all that stuff. As for the zodiac, it's just like a little fun little gimmick.
Rate your knowledge on astrology from 0 being nothing to 100.
I'd give myself a solid, 39. That's a good number.
Probably about 10, 15 rough basic level knowledge.
Astrology, I don't necessarily have much knowledge. I do know like the common star signs associated with like birthday.
Why do you think astrology and crystal healing would appeal to some individuals?
It just gives them something to think about. Just something to relax and just think that there might be something bigger than there actually seems to be.
If you're interested in how things could affect you and things like that, maybe, I don't really know.
I think they'd believe in that because it's something different, it's something out of the ordinary, and by doing something different, it could give some people like more purpose and make them feel more unique, I'd say.
What do you think a zodiac birth chart would include?
No idea.
Why do you think some people may lean towards astrology and spirituality rather than the statistics and facts we know of today?
Well, I mean, one reason is just people want to be like edgy and different, people want to stand out and be their own person. It's also like a kind of a middle ground between, I guess, science and religion in its own way. Like, it takes like stuff we know of and like stars. It's all people believe in stars and like other things from above for quite some time. I think even the Welsh still praise the moon in some respect. And I guess it's just like kind of a different branch of religion in its own way, just more modernised.
What do you know about the spiritual side of astrology?
Like some people believe it determines the star you're born under, determines the personality as well as the life you'll live in the future. That's kind of the main bulk of it, I think.
How do you think crystals relate to astrology?
Well, I think that crystals relate to astrology as a marketing way to get people to buy more stuff in relation to their star signs to make a bit more cash.
Many people believe in religions or spirituality and some none. How would you define reality?
Oh, that's a very deep question. I would have to define reality as... I suppose it depends on the person. It's like what you define as reality. So like what you are confident in, like what exists. So some people are confident that God and heaven exists. That could be their reality. But then some people aren't. So I think it depends on the person, really.
It's generally what you perceive, what you believe, what you do, and how you interpret life as its own thing.
Many people believe in religions and spirituality, many don't. How would you define the word reality?
Reality, well, reality's a lot. As this guy Rene Descartes, he believed that reality is everything. Reality is what is around us. It's not what we can sense. It's just what we know to exist within our being and can factually prove we have.
Why do you think people would believe in astrology and spirituality?
Well, why would you believe in anything?
It's an imagination. Imagination. One man's reality, another's delusions. One man's strength, the other's weakness. One's open-minded, the other closed. Which is ignorant? The man who believes in something much more significant and valuable than the now, than the proven. The man who believes in the impossible.
Or the man who refuses to believe in the wishful thinking of a child trapped in a cage forged of illogical, disorganised idealism.
Which will you choose to believe, if you choose to believe at all?
My name is Adela Demir. I'm not a qualified astrologist, however, I do have a deep interest and belief in astrology. The fixed signs include Taurus, Scorpio, Leo and Aquarius. The fixed signs fall in the middle of the seasons. They're consistent, persistent. They have a stillness about them and an inner strength. They're good at maintaining and they're often slow-paced and controlled. They often prefer stability. Lastly, we have the mutable signs. These are the end of each season. Fixed signs. These are the signs that fall into the middle of the seasons. This includes Taurus, Scorpio, Leo and Aquarius. They're often described as consistent, persistent. They like stillness. They have this inner strength. They are good at maintaining and often slow-paced and controlled, and they really prefer stability. Lastly, we have the mutable signs. This includes Virgo, Pisces, Sagittarius and Gemini.
I'm amazing. They love me. What? I believed, and so it was. I believed, and